Alright, here we are, guys. I'm back for hole number 3 here, guide. We're going to reset our bag a little bit more normally. So let me just switch my ball too, just so I don't forget. I'm sure I would, but just to be safe. And jump right in here. Should get some fast replays, hopefully. There we go. Good to go. Practicing in Masters is fun. Playing in Masters, not so fun. You can match so easily with a replay. Ooh, look at that win. That's not too bad. We could probably... I didn't prepare to go for the second. I usually use a rapier backspin when I try to get up to that last fairway. Getting up to that last fairway with that wind, though, is going to be very challenging. It's going to be a little bit of a gamble shot. I don't know if it's something that I would suggest. Would probably require a lot of luck. So what I would suggest instead would probably be to bounce off that island, or that either the skinny part of the fairway or aiming over here. I would actually probably recommend it up in here somewhere. A relatively full power ball with kind of side spin set up is probably what you're going to see me do. Very minimal power, side spin. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me get this set up real quick. I want to do, it is a little bit downhill. 10 rings or so from here, probably with a lot of curl. A lot of phone curl. So there's 5 rings. And 10's going to be right over in this bunker, barely. And I'm going to use most of my curl. And you can see what I'm doing with my power as well. Most of my power. Yeah, didn't want that great ball. Hopefully I had enough curl. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Looks pretty good. Oh. So barely holding on, but it looks pretty good overall. Not bad first run through. You can see that you might want to almost land a little bit more left than where I tried to land. But you can see with my side spin, not too bad. We are a little bit far. So I'm going to go to my B52. The Golf Clash notebook values in B52, they're kind of off. So until we get around to, getting those set and fixed, that's just been kind of a low priority. And with this elevation slider, I've just been using the plus 15 elevation. So this will match the club a lot better. It's not going to be spot on, but it gets you pretty close. So when I go to set up now, first thing I'll do, I'll take the range. Looks like I might be maybe pushing 30-40% of max, so somewhere in here. So I'm going to try to, go for here on my shot. And hopefully just offset this guide a little bit. I do expect, wind effect to be a big contributor to where my shot winds up. So that's the first thing you're going to see me do. And then I'm just going to follow that 10.4 that you see in yellow highlighted there. I'm going to do it in one motion as opposed to, separate times. Let's just see how this works out for me. But there's going to be, some guesswork as well, because you're going to have to guess. That's not too bad of guesswork. So it looks like I was able to get it. You always have to play wind effect. So what I'm doing is I'm offsetting that guide intentionally. I'm trying to basically push it. If you watch the replay of this shot and want to see kind of what I'm doing, I'm basically deflecting it off to the side, the left, maybe 2 yards at least, because that 10.4 wind is going to end up pushing it back towards the left. And then you actually saw it happening on my screen there. And it went right at the hole. So do consider wind effect. This tool is not going to factor in wind effect. So, you still got to do some work for yourself, especially in Master Division. But it's a great Master tool. This is a great tool for all levels, because it's going to help even those guys who barely have to move rings, 3 or 4 rings. But in Master, it's going to really help you get dialed in, be able to set up very fast and rapidly. So good luck with that hole, guys, and catch you guys for hole 4 coming up.